rise for the most excellent and benevolent leader of the people, commander of the Ruby Guard, leader of the 9 houses, and empress of all she surveys.
Yes, that's enough, Legatus Terminus. All this fanfare is giving me a migraine.
I'm sorry, Empress Valar. Please allow me to offer the life of one of my men as an apology for your inconvenience.
That won't be necessary. I'll think of something unpleasant for you to do later, as recompense.
Yes, Empress. Of course.
You've taken up quite enough of my time. Gracchus, I trust you have something to show me.
I'm sorry, it's not ready yet.
It looks ready to me.
Oh, please don't pick that!
What did you say?
There are still a multitude of calibrations to be made before the nerve exchange system is perfected.
I don't need it to be perfect. And as for talking back to me, you have a small sliver of bravery in you. I appreciate that. You could learn a lot from him, Terminus.
Yes, Empress.
How are you supposed to fire this?
It's designed to be fired via remote neural interface. Just think about killing something.
Oh my, that is rather satisfying, isn't it? I have to admit, I'm impressed with your progress.
I'm very relieved to hear that, Empress.
Of course, this is no substitute for the real thing.
No, we're at least a century away from even beginning to understand that...
Bring out the prisoner.
As you wish, Benevolence. Bring out the prisoner!
I must say, Terminus, you've done an excellent job with the palace guard.
Ah, yes. Soldiers should be seen and not heard, Your Grace.
My, she is a feisty one, isn't she?
Yes, she's already put 5 of my guards in the infirmary.
Most impressive. Place her up against that wall and remove her gag.
As you wish, Empress.
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
You won't get away with this.
Do you have any idea how many times I've heard that?
Even if I die, the Resistance will avenge me.
Resistance? Oh, that's right. You don't know. The Resistance has been destroyed.
What?
You've been in solitary confinement for so long. The Resistance has been gone for over a year now. Every single member has been executed. All your leaders, all your little friends, many of them in this very room. You are the final thread, the last ember of the flame of rebellion.
That's not true.
Denial is the first stage of grief, my dear. I've been saving your death for a special occasion. With this weapon, a new age will begin. I think there's a certain poetry to it. Any last words?
You won't be able to control the people forever. Liberty will live...
A fitting end for the bleeder dust butcher, don't you think?
Yes, Empress.
Not that you'd tell me if you disagreed. I have to say, Gracchus, I'm impressed. The weapon functions perfectly.
I still think that more tests need to be done.
Ever the perfectionist. As long as they're ready to enter mass production in time for the parade, I don't much care.
Mass production? I'm not sure that would be possible.
You will make it possible.
Yes, Empress.
Come, Legatus Terminus. I've devised a punishment for you.
Oh!
Need to take a break, Maria?
No.
I could always lower the difficulty if you...
No!
So competitive.
Serve!
Honestly, I really don't understand why you're so obsessed with this game.
Because meatbags like us need to push ourselves if we want to break our limits. We can't just download and upgrade.
I see. How unfortunate. Point to me.
All right, wrap it up. We've got...
Doctor, look out! You caught it.
Yes, it appears I did.
But Sita served that.
Very observant. Anyway, that's parallel to the point. Get cleared up and meet me in the console room. Pronto.
Something must be up.
What do you mean?
He's never interrupted a game before.
I see you've made it. Excellent.
What's wrong?
Why would something be wrong?
I told you, it's nothing to worry about.
There's always something to worry about.
That may be true, but it doesn't mean anything's wrong.
Okay, so what's up?
We've landed.
So? We land all the... Is that what I think it is?
I'm afraid so.
But how is that possible? I thought you said it was a fixed point in time.
It was. Well, last time I checked, anyway.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Not now, Sita. Are you sure, Doctor? Are you really, really sure?
Yes, I'm really, really sure. Of course, the only way to really, really, really be sure is if we take a look outside. You up for it?
I'm not sure.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Come on, let's get going.
Would you mind filling me in on what just happened, Maria? Maria? Where are you going?
Mass production by the parade. By the parade, honestly! I don't suppose you have any input? No, I don't suppose you do. After all, why break the habit of a lifetime? I'm sure our petty little mortal concerns mean less than nothing to you, don't they? Of course, maybe it's just me. Perhaps you're just shy. I would be in your position. What is that now? Hang on. The alarm's coming from this room. Are you doing this? Yes, you must be. This is unprecedented. You've been silent ever since the Empress brought you here. What do you want? Did you switch on that view screen? How did you tap into our camera network? Wait, what is that?
Did you hear?
Hear what?
They finally executed the Bleeder-Dust Butcher today.
Really? Oh, good riddance.
I know. All those deaths. Just try to imagine it.
Shut up! It's Terminus.
You think he heard us, do you?
Shut up!
You know I can hear you from my office. What are you two gossiping about?
Is it true, sir?
Shut up!
Is what true?
Did they really execute the Bleeder-Dust Butcher?
Yes, our illustrious Empress pulled the trigger personally.
Good. That monster got what she deserved.
Still, killing her on the palace grounds, very risky.
How so?
Well, her spirit could end up haunting the palace. Might come back to bite us.
I assure you she is very much dead. There's no chance of us ever running into...
Wow, I never thought I'd actually get to see the royal palace. Look at all this old earth art.
Yeah, some of these must be over 3,000 years old.
Well, I think it looks tacky.
You would.
Honestly, Sita, download some taste. Hello there! I didn't see you. We were just admiring your... Oh, you have guns pointed at us. How unfortunate.
How did you do that?
Oi! Get off me!
You're supposed to be dead. I watched you die.
What's happening?
It's the vengeance of the spirit. I warned you.
Shut up and help me restrain them. Ow!
Next time, keep your hands to yourself.
Stole my pistol. Impressive.
Yes, and unless you want a bullet in the brain, I'd back off now.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
I get that a lot.
Hang on, Maria. What do you mean, impossible?
I tripped the silent alarm as soon as I saw you. Right now, there are 200 royal guards converging on our location. You really think you can kill them all?
Let's find out.
No! No, we're not fighting. 200 royal guards. Not in these shoes.
But
No!
At least your companion is capable of being reasonable.
If you say so.
And what about you? You've been very quiet.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just admiring your art. I like the use of paint in this one.
Guards,
Yes, sir!
we're taking these trespassers to the Empress. I think she'll find some amusement in this little oddity. Come along now. The throne room is this way.
The Empress? I thought Helena Prime had an emperor.
Where have you been? We haven't had an emperor for over a year now.
Not since he got deposed, anyway.
Good thing too. He was far too soft on the resistance.
Oh, please don't start going on about politics again.
So this new leader isn't soft on the resistance?
Oh no. She wiped them out with no trouble at all. Put the naysayers in their place, that's for sure.
She certainly did.
Who'd have thought a lowly centurious could have risen through the ranks so fast?
A centurious? It can't be.
Are you all right, Maria? You appear to have become rather pale.
So this is what the throne room looks like.
Silence!
It's very big.
Silence!
Those stairs look like no fun at all.
Silence! You're about to enter the presence of the supreme ruler of Helena Prime. If you speak again, I'll cut out your tongue.
What if she wants to speak to us?
I highly doubt that.
Ah, Terminus, my favourite little lapdog. Are you feeling better now?
Yes, Your Excellency, your punishment was very strenuous.
I should say so. What have you got for me today?
I found these malcontents trespassing in the ancestral ring.
Did you? And why should I care?
Look at this one. Notice a resemblance?
Ah, now that is interesting. Didn't we execute you earlier today?
News to me.
If the Empress says you were executed, you were executed.
That doesn't make sense.
Silence!
My. Having a little trouble controlling your prisoners, Terminus.
They are proving very testing, yes.
That's a shame. Kill them now.
What?
As you wish. Guards, at arms,
Now hang on!
take aim.
No!
This can't be happening.
Va-
Hold on. I've got a call coming in.
But you said...
Oh, stop whining. Hello?
Greetings, Empress.
Gracchus, are you ready for the parade?
Not quite, but I think I've made a very important breakthrough.
Oh?
However, I'm going to need some test subjects, and I've exhausted the last batch you sent me.
Such a pity.
Don't fret, they were extremely helpful.
Good. How many subjects do you need?
Oh, no more than 3?
3.
3.
I have just what you need.
Splendid. I'll be waiting to receive them.
You shan't wait long.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Gracchus out.
Terminus,
At ease.
take them to the laboratory.
Yes, Your Worship. Guards, I'll handle this personally. You're relieved.
They aren't the only ones.
Seconded.
Cowards.
You won't feel that way when Gracchus is done with you.
Very foreboding. Can't wait.
Well, now that's over. Nothing to do for the rest of the day. Bored already.
That's it, just one more adjustment. Ah, stupid piece of junk. Legatus Terminus. Here for an update on my progress.
That isn't scheduled for another hour. I come bearing gifts.
Gifts?
Yes, come on, this way.
Are these restraints really necessary?
Are you planning on escaping?
Yes.
Then they're necessary.
Hang on, is that who I think it is?
It appears to be. We were hoping you could solve that little riddle for us.
I see.
How is the mass production process coming along, by the way?
I thought you weren't here to check on my progress.
Very good, Professor. I'll see you in an hour. For the Primarch.
For the Primarch. Well, now that blundering simpleton is gone, would you like a cup of tea, Doctor?
Wait, what?
I don't understand.
Yes, that'd be great.
How does he know who you are?
I see a blue box appear in the middle of a hallway. I take an interest.
Good point.
Your friend has quite the extensive presence online.
You Googled me. No one ever Googles me.
I like to be prepared.
Prepared. That's cute. Maybe if you had another 1,000 years.
Ah, you've underestimated me. Excellent.
Do you two want to be left alone?
Not quite yet. He's not the only mystery worth solving after all. You're not the same Maria Swift we executed, are you?
How did you know that?
I've been scanning all of you since you entered the room. He has 2 hearts and extensive genetic modification. And he's some sort of android.
Guilty.
But the most interesting one of all, you. You should be dead. I saw you die. Yet here you are. Very curious.
You're not the only one.
Pardon?
This isn't my Helena Prime. Valar shouldn't be Empress. I shouldn't be dead. Everything's different. Everything's...
Wrong?
Yes.
According to my readings, all 3 of you and your craft are vibrating at a slightly different frequency than the rest of the universe. You're a living, breathing, spatial anomaly.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
I do.
You do?
I've had my suspicions for some time. Ever since we got that new dematerialization circuit from Mistress Akar's Techno Bazaar, things have been, well, different. I wasn't sure at first, but now I know for certain.
Well, what is it?
Yes, don't keep us in suspense.
We haven't just been travelling in time and space. We've been jumping between universes.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Travel between universes is technically possible, but it requires immeasurably precise and complex calculations. To do it at random like this.
Fascinating. I'm not going to pretend I understand it, but it does explain a lot.
Well, I'm glad you're satisfied.
Not yet. Tell me, android, what is your designation?
My name is Sita.
Name? Ah, you're sentient.
Indeed.
Astonishing. I never thought it possible. You must be quite advanced then.
Well, I don't like to brag.
Certainly more advanced than any artificial life form on Helena Prime.
I suppose so.
Excellent. You're exactly what I've been looking for.
I don't understand.
What have you done to him?
Just a mild dampening pulse. I assure you he hasn't been harmed.
Turn him back on. Now.
I'm afraid I can't do that. He's far too valuable.
What are you going to do with him?
I'm having his internal system subjected to a multi-vectored analysis. I'm going to reverse engineer his central processing unit. I'm sure it will be quite useful to the Primarch Orbital Defense Program.
You can't do that. It could kill him.
I assure you the process will not permanently damage him. However, if you refuse to cooperate, I cannot guarantee his safety.
You're a monster.
Monster? I'm simply trying to protect my home. A zealot like you should understand that.
If you hurt him...
Spare me your toothless threats. All you have to do is cooperate and he'll be fine.
What do you want?
I'm glad you asked. Come this way.
What is this place? Looks more like a morgue than a research lab.
These are former test subjects. Mostly failures.
How many bodies are stored here?
You don't want to know. Ah, here we are. Our newest addition. Say hello.
Is that...
Oh my god.
I see you recognize our most recent volunteer. I imagine this must be upsetting.
What kind of sick game are you playing?
I assure you this isn't a game.
What is it you want?
I want you to examine this cadaver. I want to see if you can determine the cause of death.
Why?
I have my reasons. Scalpel?
Doctor, you can't seriously be thinking about going through with this.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
But...
I'm sorry. I know this must make you uncomfortable. But if we don't do exactly what he says, we could lose Sita.
You're right. We're doing this for him.
Exactly. Now hand me that scalpel, Gracchus. Although it might help if you undid my restraints.
Indeed. Just the hands, though. Otherwise, what's stopping you from reaching over and cutting my throat?
Nothing, I suppose.
Indeed. There you are. You now have full use of your arms.
Excellent. Let's just start with a tiny little incision right here.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Incredible.
Oh god.
No apparent external tissue damage whatsoever. No entry wounds, no burns, nothing. But the inside, it's completely scrambled. No discernible internal organs, no bones, nothing. It's just slush. Complete internal molecular disruption.
Fascinating insight, Doctor. Do you have any idea what could have done this?
I certainly know what it looks like. But it can't be.
And what might...
The rearrangement of biomatter is too coarse. The real thing is much more precise. You did this, didn't you?
What was it your android friend said? Guilty. That's it.
But why show us? Just to taunt us?
I wanted to see if I could fool an expert. Now I know I was right. There's much work left to be done.
But the technology it takes to do this, it's thousands of years ahead of where you should be.
Oh, I had help.
Help?
Would you like to meet him? I could arrange it. I warn you though, my lab partner isn't exactly talkative.
Yes. I would like that very much.
Can someone explain what's going on?
We're in trouble. Real trouble. This is a...
I have to take this.
Don't mind us.
Greetings, Empress. To what do I owe this pleasure?
I'm simply going out of my mind with boredom over here. I was wondering if you could spare one of those test subjects for some fun.
Are you sure, Empress? One of them is an android that could be very beneficial to our orbital defense initiative. The other is an expert on alien weaponry.
Such a shame. What about the duplicate of the Bleeder Dust Butcher?
It turns out she's from a parallel universe.
I've never killed someone twice. Send her immediately. For the Primarch, of course.
Of course, Empress. For the Primarch. Gracchus out. Looks like your luck has run out. I'm sorry.
Just like that.
The Empress wants what the Empress wants.
Now hang on. You can't just send her to her death. What about our arrangement?
The Empress wants what the Empress wants.
I can't accept that.
Look on the bright side. At least you can still save your other friend.
Maria, I promise. I'm gonna make this right.
Don't worry about me. Worry about Sita. I'll be alright.
You sure?
This isn't my first execution.
Fair point. Good luck.
Never had it, and don't need it now. It appears my chariot awaits. So, what do you do for fun?
What?
Fun. F-U-N. What do you do in your free time?
Huh?
Don't listen to her. It's some sort of trick.
I like to study things. Computer science, weapons maintenance, squash.
What the hell are you talking about?
Although, I have to say, I've been taking a real interest in anatomy recently.
Anatomy? How does that help anyone?
Simple. Ow! I just dislocated my wrist. Bye-bye restraint. Ah! Good as new.
What?
That wasn't fun.
You know, you really should keep a closer eye on this.
My gun!
How'd you get that?
A magician never reveals. Bye-bye leg restraints.
Stop, or I'll...
She shot the gun right out of your hand!
She really is the butcher.
You know, back in the day I would have killed the pair of you without a second thought. Get in a cupboard and count to 1,000. For the Prime March!
I have to say, this is some top-notch security you've got here. That's 6 Durasteel doors we've gone through?
My lab partner values their privacy.
Yes, I'm sure they do.
Just one more door left.
Oh no. It's exactly what I feared.
Crash landed quite a while ago. Everything from our planetary defense grid to our new communication system. We owe it all to Subject Alpha here. Font of all knowledge on Helena Prime.
You fools. You complete and utter fools.
Is something the matter, Doctor?
Doc!
We need to leave. We need to leave right now.
I don't think so.
Open this door! Gracchus, open this door right now!
You fear me?
Yes!
You hate me?
Yes!
You are inferior?
Big words coming from a half-dead pile of slime. Seen better days.
Sacrifices were necessary.
Necessary? Oh, I see. So this is some sort of plan. Well, whatever it is, I am going to stop it.
You cannot stop what has been set into motion. You are powerless.
I'm powerless. Look at you. You're in pieces. A curiosity to be prodded and poked. A prisoner of a bunch of inferior humans. You can't move, you can't call for help, and you certainly can't kill anyone. I've never seen a sadder excuse for a Dalek.
Then why are you afraid?